Who was the guy I saw you on Instagram, did a video, you were like...
Oh, Kwame Brown.
It was Kwame Brown. Did they ever get squashed?
No, I mean, no. I tried to. You know what I mean? With his situation.
What happened? Like, did he say something first?
So what happened was my co-host, we were talking to Jeannie Buss, and she said something about something happening, and then my co-host made a reference that kind of was a joking shot at Kwame, and I just I did just like this.
Reaction.
Like hit his knee, like just like that. That's
right.
all I did. I didn't say shit about this dude. Yeah. It was just, you know, what had gone on in the conversation. And Gilbert Arenas was actually the first conversation was with Gilbert Arenas, and something Kwame came up and Jack laughed about something.
Right.
And then another conversation came up with Jeannie Buss. So it's kind of like two in a small window of time, and I guess it got back to him. But keep in mind, the whole time I never said nothing about the dude. And the reason why I never said nothing about the dude, because as I told you early on, like my grind was tough. Like, if a motherfucker makes this league and makes money, I'm proud of you, bro.
You understand it.
Because I wasn't a lottery pick. I was a second-round pick that got cut and had to play all over the fucking... Like, I get it. Yeah. So it's not even in me to talk shit about somebody's grind. You know what I mean? Like, bro, you played 12 years, made bread. I'm happy for you. So when the shit first happened, I played against him but never spoke to him in my life. So I hit him with a DM, like, right before shit starts to get... When he was talking just about Stack and Gilbert, like, hey, bro, hit me up. You know, let's talk. See what we can do. So this dude looks.
You reached out of love.
Yeah, just because. I mean, I'm 41 years old now. You know what I mean? And like I said, I just told you the way I look at people. So obviously, it was a joke, but it wasn't handled well. But you know, let's talk about it. Shit, come on the show and tell your story. That's what I'm thinking in my head. Dude looks at my DM, and then the next day starts going in on me. Going in on me and personal shit, attacking my ex-wife and my situation and this and that.
That's personal.
And I'm to the point where like I'm trying to be, you know, I'm 41 years old. I'm not trying to fight no more. And so I'm to the point where I'm hopefully this dies down, because if this dude keeps talking shit, some shit's gonna happen. And he just keeps going, and I'm not listening to it, but I'm seeing little edits, and then my people are telling me what he's saying. So it just got to the point now where I felt like he was crossing lines, and Jack had just converted to Muslim, so he was trying to leave his shit behind. If he would have caught us like 5 years ago, it probably would have been real bad.
Yeah.
Real bad, because there was people that were ready to get on his head.
Dang.
On his head. So what I did when the shit you was talking about was I just like, bro, you keep talking this shit. Come to the show. We're gonna be in Atlanta in like 3 weeks.
Pull up.
If me and you need to box, we could box, and then shake hands and come tell your story. You know what I mean? Because he started doing this whole riff where you guys hate on black men and you're doing this and that. Bro, if you watch our fucking show, we're the opposite. We're empowering everybody, and we talk shit to the people who talk bad about us. So, but you know, when you're at the top, and we are the #1 sports podcast, there's already gonna be a bunch of people who don't like us. So as soon as he started opening his mouth about we're a certain way, everyone starts jumping on, or you guys are Uncle Tom's, you guys are this and that. I was like, my nigga, do you watch our show? Like, have you watched our whole entire
Do you understand
lives?
what we're on?
Like, what we're about?
What we're about.
So long story short, man, I just told dude to pull up, come to the show. We could fight, we could talk, whatever. And it was just, to me, it was just kind of his cry for help, you know. And I get it, because you got to think, this dude was the #1 pick, so he could have had the fame that, or the career that LeBron James had, and he didn't.
Yeah.
So he's been labeled, you know what I mean, and he's kind of been the butt of jokes for 20 years. So I guess it came to a tipping point when it came from us, because we're #1. You know what I mean? So he felt like if I could shoot at them, get a little bit of steam, and people rolling with me, you know what I mean, maybe I can get some attention. And to me, bro, if that was the case, like, parlay this shit into a podcast or some kind of thing where you can make some bread if that's the case. Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, all I was trying to do was squash it with dude, because like I said, to me, you succeeded. You played 12 years. You mean it may have been fucked up and ugly, whatever situation, but you made bread, whatever. So the way you were coming at me was just uncalled for, disrespectful, inappropriate, everything. And like I said, if it was a different time, it could have been a different result.
Yeah.
So it is what it is now. I haven't heard nothing in a minute.
Yeah.
Wish dude best. Like I said, I understand where he's coming from, and don't give him an excuse for the whole shit he was saying, but it just is what it is.
And I brought it up. I just wanted to see if it got squashed, or because I don't know.
No, we tried to. Like I said, we tried to. I literally hit him.
Not stirring that up again. I just want to be very clear.
Oh yeah, well, because I haven't really even spoke on this, so I'm kind of glad you asked it, because it was something that it was heavy for a minute. You know what I mean? Like, they were attacking me on social media, my girl on social media, Jack, and all this other shit. And like I said, it was people that just want to jump on the bandwagon because they want to see some negativity between some black men. So they were just pouring gas on the fire. So, but at the end of the day, like I said, right from the jump, I hit dude. Like, yo, have a conversation with me. I can squash all this shit right now. And he reads this and then starts going at me personally the very next day. I'm like, that's some clown shit, but I mean, to each his own.
Speaking of